My halo eyes always look like a freaking uterus, and I just don't understand.
Let me stop now, you know I'm international. Only speak Spanish when I feel it's rational. Pass you the gas, cause I'm trying to gas you up.
Hey guys, it's Jericho. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a long-awaited Jackie Aina palette review slash tutorial. You guys have already seen everybody else's video. I'm sure I'm probably the last one on earth to put up a video about this palette, okay? But I got it last week in the mail. First of all, if you don't pay for the 2-day shipping on ANASTASIA Beverly Hills website, it is so slow. Like, it was so slow that I thought they forgot about my order. Like, I had to go and search my emails for the confirmation order, and I'm like, dang, like, it was one of those moments again where I'm like, dang, did I order it? It's like, I know I ordered it, so why hasn't it shipped? Like, I don't expect anything to ship right away, and I'm not one of those customers who are gonna be like leaving bad reviews on the site because I didn't ship off 2 seconds after I placed the order. I'm just saying, I was like, dang, is my order coming? It came finally. It took like 2 weeks, feel like. I know it wasn't exactly 2 weeks, maybe over a week. I know it took over a week. I got it, and it is here. So you guys have already seen this beautiful box. You guys have already seen how pretty it is. It matches my background. I didn't even realize that till now. That was not on purpose. So this is the palette. Like, there's not much I can say about it. You guys have already seen it. You've already seen the reviews, but just look how pretty it is. The camera does it no justice whatsoever. It's so pretty, and I've been sitting here contemplating. Like, which combination am I going to do today? So instead of doing, why my voice all of a sudden want to start cracking when it's time for me to film. So I was trying to decide if I was going to do a cut crease or do a halo eye. I don't know no other type of eye looks that you can do besides those two. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a halo eye today. I'm going to use the shades Supreme. No, I'm going to use the shades Pinker, Edges, Zam, and maybe Wigglies. I'm not sure. This is going to be a bomb. This is just a bomb eyeshadow palette. I feel like this is one of those palettes where if you're going on vacation, you can just take this palette and you don't need another palette. So I'm going to go in with what I normally go in with, which is the Makeup Revolution concealer. This is full coverage concealer, you guys. So this is great as an eyeshadow base, is what I use it for. So this is the shade C2 because I want to make sure these colors pop. And I probably should scoot closer to the camera. So as usual, I'm going to do one eye on camera and one eye off camera. I'm probably going to do this eye over here first, just because this eye always come out right. This eye is always the best eye, and then this eye over here is on crack. It's just always like that. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to start with this eye first. Then I'm going to buff the, ooh, this brush just broke. Okay, how great is that? I'm going to use this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. Like, that's the perfect blend. It's the perfect shape. I don't have it drawn out too far because I don't want it to be blown out. Like, this is not an eye I want to look like that. So then I'm going to go in with my favorite, one of my favorite brushes. And it was literally just right. Oh, here it is. It is the Morphe M507. This is a small, this is a great brush to pack on color. So I'm going to go in with the color Pinker first. And I'm going to use that method that I've been telling you guys about packing and blending. This is the motions I'm going to be using for this. And again, if you have hooded lids like me, meaning that little flap of skin that hides your eyeshadow looks, make sure you put your concealer, I mean, like, not your concealer, your eye shades above that flap. Like, this is why I have to go up so high. I mean, my lids aren't as hooded as it could be, but they are definitely hooded. Well, on one eye is more hooded than the other. Like, this eye over here is more hooded than this eye. So, but I have to bring this one up so that both eyes can be even. So, because you don't want the eyeshadow looks to be uneven looking. So I have to bring both of them up, even though this eye over here is pretty much okay. So what I'm doing is blending and packing, because I'm blending it out on the very edges, and then like I'm packing it right here because this is the part that we're going to be cutting. So you want to make sure that part is a little bit darker, just because when you cut your crease, you want it to be crisp. So you got to make sure that part is a little bit darker than the rest. And this is the perfect brush for that, because it has that little point, and I just love this brush. I love it so much. And these colors are so pigmented, like it didn't take anything to build this color up. Like I didn't even go in as many times as I would have if it were another palette. Now what I should have done when I went to Ulta is bought another one of these to use on this outer, but I'm just going to use this one. So now I'm going to go with the color Edges, which is this pretty light brown shade, or like brownish orangish shade, and I'm going to pack that right on the corners. And I'm going to pack it on with a denser brush. This is the e.l.f. contour brush. I don't know why this is called a contour brush, as little as this thing is. But I'm going to pack on this shade with this. Whoa, just think if you didn't blend that out, that would be so harsh and weird looking. So now I'm going to go in with the Morphe M514, which is the same blending brush that I always use, and blend the two together, and then kind of blend the edges of that brownish orangish shade. Okay, so now it's going to be that back and forth going on, so I'm going to go back in with Pinker and just build up the purple shade again. I'm going in with a clean brush just to kind of like blend these outer edges a little bit. And I can't tell you when to stop blending. Like, you just kind of know, like once you kind of get used to doing makeup, you just kind of know when to stop. It's kind of like when it's like a smooth, and I'm not an expert at blending, so don't be like, ooh, she knows what she's talking about. I just know that I've had times where I've done eyeshadow looks and it looked like clown did my makeup because it was just too many harsh lines. So you kind of just have to go through the embarrassing I want to give up phase on makeup because I can't do it right phase, because that's really the only way you're gonna learn to get better. It's just, you just gotta go through those embarrassing phases. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is cut my crease, which I'm going to be using the e.l.f. concealer brush. Yes, this is a brush I used for the last makeup tutorial, so I'm really hoping that it's clean. And I'm gonna go back in with the the Makeup Revolution C2 concealer, just because it's bright and this is what we want. My halo don't never look like a circle like most people's halo eye, but you know, it's more like a box, but it's okay. So now I'm going back in with the first shade, which is Pinker, and I'm going to build that on the outer edges. Oops, wrong brush. I almost screwed everything up. And I'm just going to pack it in the inner and the outer corner.
Perfect.
Okay, so ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, so I probably should have cut my crease a little bit wider, but it's okay. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Wigglese, which is this really pretty sparkly maroon color, and I'm going to wet my brush. Okay, so now that I'm done with that shade, I'm gonna go in with the main shade that I'm really excited about, which is Zam. I'm gonna wet this brush, even though I feel like I really won't have to with this shade. I'm just gonna wet it anyway, just to see what happens. Oh, this shade is so pretty. Oh. Okay, so this shade is definitely hard to get on here because this ain't no like This isn't an eyeshadow. This is clearly a pressed glitter. Which is okay with me. Okay, so I'm feeling I need something to go on top of that. I'm gonna go in with Soleil and see what that looks like. I'm losing track of what I used for what, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so that's for the red. My halo eyes always look like a freaking uterus, and I just don't understand. So I think I'm pretty much done with this eye. I hope it looks decent on camera. I can't really tell. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye, apply a thin line of thin line of liner, and then I'm going to go in with my big, normal, like just oversized lashes that I got from Amazon. These lashes are freaking huge. I'm going to go in with these after I do my other eye and do the liner, and then I'll be back. One thing I am going to do is go in with my NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liner. This is gold. I'm going to go in with that right where my halo is. Alright, you guys, so let's see, Beauty Blender still wet. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my face routine. I've already moisturized with the collagen moisturizer, my Pond's, and then my Milani face oil. And now I'm going in with the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. The primer I always go in with. This is really greasy looking, which is how it needs to be since I'm using matte foundation. I'm going in with the Juvia's Place again because I told you I was going to be using that for my videos since it doesn't match. But I did go into Ulta today and swatch Samala, I think it was. So I think Samala is more of my color. But like I said, I can't return that other one, so... super full coverage. Okay, so for concealer I am going in with the ColourPop, my fave of all time. I'm going in with that, and then I'm going to go with my Bootleg Real Technique sponge because it's really starting to shred. I shredded it washing it, but I'm still going to use it to its very last leg. Flawless, man. Oh, I love that concealer. Like, it never gets old. Like, I never get used to the way it applies. So I think I'm gonna go in with my my Makeup Revolution concealer C12, if I can find it. Yeah, this is it right here. This is a full coverage concealer. This stuff, full coverage. Now on to contouring. I'm going in again with another Makeup Revolution concealer, but this will be in the shade C16. You know, this stuff is all the same that it always is. And I'm gonna go in with my Sacha Buttercup. Okay, so going in with this shade, look at my brush, y'all. Like, I'm scared. Okay, so it's really yellow. I didn't think it would be that yellow. I thought it was gonna be more like a gold shade, but it's definitely yellow. I definitely messed it up on this side. It looks bomb on this side, but it doesn't look that good on this side. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with, so this kind of looks like Anglola in my opinion. I guess it's a little bit lighter. We'll see, I'll come back to this. So for lips, I'm going to go in with my usual brown liner and gloss because I don't want lipstick to ruin it. Anytime I put on lipstick, it just ruins it unless I'm wearing like a red lip with not so much on my eye. Like, my eyes are too much for me to be wearing red lipstick. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. I have not even set it. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to set it. Like, do I need to? And then my ponytail is so old, y'all, like it's literally matting together. So we're just gonna, this is how I like my ponytail. I like my ponytail to be like flared out at the top and then coming straight down, but it's not really doing that. So this is the finished look, you guys. This halo eye, and then there we go again with these lashes acting crazy. This halo eye did not come out how I planned at all. It looks kind of crazy. It didn't come out how I wanted. So just, you guys can see it. Like it did not come out how I wanted it to. I feel like I lost my skill because that green halo eye I did was so bomb. Like that look came out so bomb. I thought it was gonna be ugly and it came out cute. And when I think they're gonna be cute, they come out ugly. Because this is not. I don't really like this. I'm just gonna put that out there. So as far as the palette, y'all already know I like the palette. I'm gonna do way more makeup looks with this palette. I love Jackie, so anything that was, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not gonna be able to buy anything she comes out with, but pretty much anything that she buys, I mean that she's a part of, that I really want to support her in general because I like her. And I don't know if people have such a big deal about her. And I was just like, you know, when you get famous or whatever you want to call it, there's always gonna be somebody that got something to say. No matter what, you could do everything perfect and someone still is gonna have something to say. So if you guys like it, make sure you comment down below, let me know what you think. But if you guys like this video, I hope you guys thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my new Instagram, which is jerica.sincere. I will have it down here so you guys can see it, and the link will be in the description bar, so you can just click on it and then hit the follow button, because I would love for you to follow me on there. I'm building from scratch, so I have like 430 now, so I'm really proud of myself for building it from scratch on my own with no help, and I'm really excited about that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.